Well, there is a difference between unity and uniformity, where in the case of the latter, everyone is meant to believe in the same thing. Unity is not necessarily getting everyone to believe in the same thing. It's getting them to work in the same direction. And the best way to achieve unity in that way is to remind people of, number one, common goals, and number two, common enemies. These are the most tried and tested and effective traditional ways of getting people to work together. And so there's a difference, like I said, you might be a Salafist or a Sufist or, Relvist or Diobandist or whatever, yeah? Or a Hijabist, which has now become, a very famous sect, and I'm joking. There are some, obviously, people who practice the religion of Islam at a certain level who have a holier-than-thou attitude. And that is a negative thing to have. But I don't know I think now there is unity, in a way. I think now that there is an active awareness, people of all kinds of religious practice, everyone feels the same way about this issue. And by the way, Muslims and non-Muslims as well. We have to be honest here. There are people who watch this, Muslims and Muslims, and they are unified on this issue. And so, like I said, there is a difference between unity and uniformity. Uniformity is where you try and get everyone to believe in the same thing. And that is not what we're trying to do, because we cannot do that. As a Muslim community, there's 1.9 billion of us. We cannot achieve this. But what we can achieve is that, on certain issues, for example, the Palestine issue, that we all work in one direction. And that is a very feasible thing. And I think that has been happening. I'll be honest, I've traveled to many different countries in Canada, Germany, just recently, and Pakistan, the Muslim world, obviously England, I was there. I've been around, like Germany you mentioned, and I feel like everyone has the same opinion on this matter. It's brought Muslims together like nothing else has, in a very, very, very long time. So I think unity already has been achieved to some extent here.